Welcome back to the NIIT channel, and in this video I'm going to give you a complete beginner-friendly walkthrough of Genspark AI, an all-in-one AI workspace that can research topics, generate content, build slides and spreadsheets, and even act like a personal assistant across different tasks. So we will go through the interface together, explore the main features, and I'll show you a real example output so that you can see what it can actually do. So let's get started. So first, what you have to do is you have to open Genspark on your browser. So you can access it from the website, and there are also mobile apps on iOS and Android if you want to use it on your phone later. So once you log in, you land into the main Genspark workspace. So this is your main Genspark workspace, and on the left, you will see a panel with different AI apps, and you have things like AI chat, AI slides, AI sheet, AI docs, AI developer, and more. So these are all powered by the same underlying AI agent system, but focused on different kinds of work like presentation, spreadsheets, document, code, images, and so on. And at the center, you typically have your main working area. So this is where your charts, document slides, or Spark pages will appear. So we are going to start with the core idea of Genspark, using an AI super agent that can research and produce complete outputs from a single prompt. So on the left hand side, just click on the new button and select the super agent option over here. Now let's begin with the chart style experience. I have opened the super agent view. So this is where you can ask anything and Genspark will research, summarize, and give you a structured answers and not just short replies. So in the prompt box, you can just ask a question like explain the pros and cons of using solar energy for small businesses and give me a short action plan, all in 100 words. So once I send this prompt, we will wait for the answer to appear, and you will typically see a short overview of the topic, pros and cons, action plan, and that's it. So this is the quick ask anything side of Genspark. Now next we will look something more unique to Genspark, that is deep research feature, also known as Spark pages. So for that, what you have to do is you need to click on the new button and you need to select the deep research option over here. This is one of the most Genspark standout feature, and it is also known as Spark pages. So a Spark page is basically a dynamically generated research page created for a specific query. So instead of giving you a list of links, it creates a complete page and pulls together information, organizes it into sections, and usually includes citations and a built-in AI copilot. So let's create one together. So in the prompt box, I can just type compare the major AI research tools available in 2025 for a university student doing a thesis, and summarize it all in 100 words only. So the reason that I'm using 100 words is because Genspark free feature has very limited credits, so I'm just utilizing my credits over here so that I can help you go through all of the features that Genspark has to offer. Now after you send this prompt, you will typically see a title at the top, an automatically generated table of content, multiple sections like overview, key tools, pricing, strengths and weaknesses, also a recommended workflow, and you will also have a built-in AI copilot chat on the side. So with the help of that, you can always ask follow-up questions based on the page that you get from Genspark. So we will wait for the output. So as you can see, we have the comparison of major AI research tools for thesis work in 2025. You have multiple Gen AI tools over here. You have Consensus, you have Elicit, you have Research Rabbit, you have Litmaps, you have Rightful, and you can always ask a follow-up question by based on this page. Recommend a 3-step workflow for my thesis on climate policy, and it's gonna generate that response for you. So I hope you have an idea about this. So with that in mind, I'm going to explain you the next feature, that is AI slides. So for that, click on the new button and proceed on over to the AI slides page. Now this is where you can create presentations. So you have your prompt box over here, and you can just write in a single prompt like create a 10 slide presentation explaining generative AI to non-technical business managers, including benefits, risk, and 3 world case studies. So when you send this prompt, Genspark will create a very detailed, pretty, and concise presentation for you. So it's gonna automatically code the design, the layout of the presentation for you, and it's also gonna generate the images for you using Nano Banana. And not only this, there are a lot of things happening in the backend while you create the presentation, but you don't have to worry about anything. Genspark will do all the work for you after you send in this prompt. So I hope you have an idea about this, and I don't have to explain you this output. So with that, a typical output might look like this, like you have your title, subtitle, on the slide 2 you would have what is generative AI, then you would have key capabilities, you would have benefit for businesses, you would have risk and limitations, case studies, implementation step, checklist, and much more. If you understood that what does this do, we can move on to our next feature, that is AI Sheet. An AI Sheet is the new feature that was introduced by Genspark. To be very honest, it's one of the best features that have been introduced in the field of AI. So instead of manually building tables and formulas, you can describe whatever you want in plain language. So I can just write in a simple prompt that create a monthly sales dashboard for an online store with columns for month, website traffic, number of orders, and these are all separate, number of orders, conversion rate, and revenue. Also, we can also add something like include the sample data for the last 3 days and add one chart showing revenue over time. Now after you send this prompt, it's gonna generate the whole dashboard for you. So here I'm asking the Genspark AI Sheets to build a simple monthly sales dashboard with 2 days of sample data and a revenue chart. And when it's done, you will typically see a table with rows like the past 2 days, Monday to Tuesday. Then you would also have columns for traffic, orders, conversion rate, and revenue, and an automatically created chart plotting revenue over time. And from here, you can adjust numbers, add more months, or even ask the AI to highlight months with unusual dips or spikes using another natural language query. Now we'll just wait for the Genspark AI to generate its output. So since it's generating the output for us for now, I can just move on to the next feature, and I'll show you the output in the last, like at the end of this video. So the next feature is AI Doc. So I'm just gonna click on AI Doc. AI Docs, it is geared towards longer written content like reports, blog posts, proposals, and so on. I have opened my Open Doc and I will create a new document. So I can just type in something like drop a 1200 word blog post titled how AI agents will change office work in the next 3 years. Include an introduction, 3 main sections with headings, and a short conclusion. So when you send this prompt, so here what I've asked from the generative AI is that I have asked it to draft a 1200 word blog post with a clear structure. So this generated document might come back with a strong introduction explaining what AI agents are. Then it would have multiple sections, like section 1 would be automation of routine tasks, section 2 could be decision support and research, and section 3 could be new collaboration partners, and it would also add a short conclusion about how to prepare for these changes. And from here you can read through, modify the tone, and ask the AI to make it more formal and shorten this section, and then export it and paste it to your CMS according to your own requirements. We also have some of the templates or the generated output or how the output is supposed to look like. So these are all for the resumes, but when you scroll down, you might find template for the document as well. So with that in mind, we can move on to my next feature, which is AI developer. So Genspark has an AI developer mode that focuses on code and application generation. So for this tutorial, I'm going to keep it very simple and just show a small example. You can just select the starting point as simple website or web app, and it's basically upon your own requirement, whatever you require. In the prompt box, I can enter something like create a simple landing page in HTML and CSS for a fictional AI startup called DataGen Labs with hero section, 3 feature cards, and a contact button. Now I will just click on send button over here, and here I'm asking Genspark to generate a full HTML and CSS landing page, and the output might include a complete HTML file with hero section called DataGen Labs. Then it would have 3 feature columns like automated insights, secure analytics, custom dashboards, and a styled contact us button that scrolls down to a contact section. So if you are a developer, you can copy this into your own editor or push it to GitHub, and if you are not, it still gives you a great starting point for a designer or engineer to refine. Now as you can see, it's already done with the basic landing page, and I know it looks really bad, but the output and the preview of this depends on how detailed your prompt is. So more detailed your prompt is, better would be your design. So you can always refer to several AI models like ChatGPT, Claude, or Perplexity to generate the prompt for you, and from there you can copy the prompt from that particular AI model and paste it over here, and it's gonna end up with a very good output for you. So with that in mind, we can go on to our next feature, that is AI chat over here. Now, beyond these structured apps, Genspark also offers familiar tools like AI chat, AI image, and AI video. You can chat with top tier models like GPT, Claude, Gemini, and others. You can generate images from prompts using modern images models like Nano Banana. And in some plans, you can even generate short videos by using Gemini VO3. And for example, if I go on to my Photo Genius option here, so okay, I might have to download it. So let's just skip this for a while. But you can just ask it to generate an image for you. So I can ask it to generate an image of a cat. Generate me an image of a black cat. And it's gonna generate that image for you. So you should realize one thing, that the plus model for Genspark cost around $19. Yeah, $19. And in $19, you'll have everything. You'll have access to GPT 5.1. You'll have access to Gemini 3 and a lot more. So I highly suggest that you guys go and buy Genspark Pro feature, because it's gonna come in really handy for you guys. Okay, if you tell me the style you want, I can tailor a few more precise prompts for you. Just generate a basic black cat. Yeah, let's see if it's able to generate that. So it's basically asking me to generate a very, okay, here's a simple enough prompt you can use. Okay, so it's generating the prompt for me for an image generator. We have an AI image option over here. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna click on new. I'm gonna go over to my AI image and I'm gonna copy this prompt, right? I'm using Nano Banana Pro. So when I enter this prompt, I hope it comes out with a good output this time. So yeah, it's generating me an output of a basic black cat sitting and facing forward on a plain light background, minimal detail, clean and simple illustration. That's great. And while it generates the output for us, okay, we already have our output. So okay, that's a very good image. You know what, I'll actually save this. Yeah. Now with that in mind, you can also use the AI video feature by clicking on this button where you can generate short videos using several AI models. So you have Gemini View 3.1, you have Sora 2, you have Sora 2 Pro, you have Kling, and I hope they have Runway as well. Yeah, they have Runway too. So with that, you can just enter a prompt for what you want the video to be generated, and this AI model will generate the video for you. If you prefer to work on your phone or tablet, Genspark is also available as a mobile app on both Android and iOS. And the same ideas apply there. You can open the super agent to ask questions or run research. You can use AI chat for quick answers, or open docs, slides, and sheets that were created on desktop and continue editing them on the go. So all of this is tied to the same account so that your workspace stays in the same sync. Now before I end this video, I'm going to show you my docs output. So as you can see, it's still generating the dashboard for us, and I think it's gonna take a while, but I hope you guys have an idea of what's happening inside this tool. So it's gonna generate the whole dashboard for you. With that, we can just end the discussion right now. That's a quick tour of Genspark AI. We use the super agent AI chat for quick structured answers. We generated a deep Spark page that acts like a research hub with a built-in copilot. We created a full slide deck with AI slides. We turned plain English description into a small dashboard using AI sheets. We drafted a long form article with AI docs, and we saw how AI developer can generate real code for things like landing pages. And we also looked at chat, image, and mobile options for using Genspark everywhere. If you found this walkthrough helpful and you would like us to do deeper dives into specific parts of Genspark, like building full workflows, integrating it into your daily work, or comparing it with other AI tools, just let us know in the comment. This is a very quick tool that I went through for Genspark. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to NIIT channel for more AI tutorials, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.